And even if I'm defending with my hand, defending against center punches, he's going to get around to the side. As I defend the side, I'm going to eat one right down the middle, all right? So we can't just stay here, and we can't depend on our normal attacks, like arm bars and triangles and things like that, and especially a lot of sweeps, because as we get more and more wrestlers, people with grapplers, people with specific skills and being able to stay in this position without losing their balance, you're not going to be able to upend them very easily, okay? But we do have a lot of tools from this position that we can use, okay? So the first thing is I always want to have inside control if I can. I don't want him to have inside control. I want to be inside, have my hands inside here. I don't want him to be able to control my biceps or being able to lean on me to keep me down and keep his posture up, okay? So I'm always trying to fight inside control, and I'm always trying to control his hands if I can, all right? With gloves, that might be a little bit more difficult, but it would be also difficult for him too, all right? So if I can get these controls, it makes it a lot easier for me to affect his posture, right? So if he's trying to reach up to punch me, put some power into it, he's losing a lot of his ability to posture, and I can bring him down, all right? That might not necessarily be great for you, because he can still bring down elbows and he can headbutt me still, okay, even as I bring him down here. So we need to do a couple things. So first, as Jorge starts punching, obviously first defend yourself, even if it buys you a little time, okay? But we need to weave out of center line. So boxer is going to weave to the outside, but us for right now, I want you to weave to the inside, okay? I want you to weave to the inside as these punches are coming in. You're going to defend with one hand, and then you're not just going to stay here. You're going to shoot up and pull him down. I want you to get his head. I want you to break that balance, all right? Bring him down to you, okay? Now, once we have him here, all right, turn a little bit for me, coach, this way, this way, this way. Once we have him here, all right, I have control his arm. I want to keep that right away, all right? But I need to keep his posture down. Right now I have two hands, and that's good, but I don't want to just leave my hands here. So I'm going to bring my leg up and cross over, and I want to lock down on him, okay? From here, I'm going to go to what we call the Williams guard. If you're especially flexible, maybe you can go to rubber guard, but I think a lot of us are getting a little bit up there in age, so Williams guard is a much better solution for us, okay? And it gives you almost as much control, all right? So all I'm going to do with my overhook here is I'm going to go over my leg, go around, and I'm going to grab his shoulder here, okay? Now turn me back this way, coach. Thank you. All right, there you go. So from this position, I have him broken down here. My other hand, I'm probably going to pull his head down. I don't want to bring it over like we normally do to this side because it gives him a pathway to start punching me in the face. It might not be that powerful, but it's still going to be annoying. So, I'd rather hold my arm here. This gives him some defense and gets his head in the way as well, okay? And my elbow can help defend against like kidney shots, things like that. So once I have him here, all right, we have a lot of options to attack from. It mostly depends on what he wants to do, right? So if he knows, he recognizes he's in trouble, maybe he starts posturing up and trying to get out, right? He's gonna try to get out, he's gonna try to get out, and maybe that opens up my leg to throw a triangle, all right? So with the triangle, I don't necessarily want to go through the whole process of kicking him here and switching to the other side and locking like this. I might just throw what we call a reverse triangle, like this, okay? Nice and locked in. This keeps his posture broken. It keeps my arms free now to do whatever I want. Punch him in the face, work Kimuras, work omoplatas, or, like I said, we can switch to a full triangle from here as well. Or, even better, I can start upending him and maybe getting on top of him, all right? So, let's start that again.